Hello guys, it's XJ and welcome to my Gunpla review, and this time it is the Real Grade Freedom Gundam. And there's not much to say about this kit. It's just like another Real Grade, to be honest, but they fixed up all the flaws existing in the previous Real Grades. And after you have built this one, and you should know it, that it's actually a lot better than the previous ones, and I'll tell you why soon enough. I'm just going to run down the contents that you'll get here. First off, the Kira Yamato's figure, still on the tree, but I don't think I'll touch that for a while. 2 sheets of stickers. And I just tried out a few on the wing unit because there's a lot of it. Let's say from here and even the back side too. I didn't bother with those. And 2 light bean saber pots. 2 right hands, the normal trigger finger split. I don't think I'll use that because it gets loose quite easily. The sword holding hand on the right, same here on the left, and on the special left hand manipulator there, the action base connector. And let's move on to the mobile suit, the head with the torso. One minor fault here is that the faceplate is already pre-cut, and I managed to snap into 2. I don't think you see it. I think you see it, yeah. Cause I tried to find it on the sofa and took some time to find it. That was lucky, because if you lost that, it'll be end of your kit. Well, why not just do articulation here as well. You have a double joint, and the elbow, the shoulder, you can raise it really high, and you can push it forward, lean forward here. Cockpit, you can barely see it inside, and there's no pilot figure for this Real Grade. And you got the waist, it's got some side here, some front and back, but it'll be leaning backwards. And that's it for the torso. And even here, though I don't think you'll fidget that a lot with the backpack on. Arm units, this thing has a really strong connection for the shield. And you can set quite different positions, because there's movement there, and here with a ball jointed inside the elbow armor piece. The manipulator, you gotta use this one for the comparable with the shield. And with some wheel touch marker, it'll look like this. On the back side. The shoulder piece comes as separate, and it's got a thruster here that you can move up and down. And hang on, I'll use this one for the articulation. You can bend the full flush, but it didn't slide the elbow armor. Yeah, it doesn't. It's got wrist movement, ball joint action for the manipulator, and the awesome rifle there. This is pretty much his primary weapon, apart from bean sabers on his hips. That's it for the arm unit. Okay, I'll save the wings for later. The really major improvement on this kit, it's gotta be those front skirts, because there's no way you can pop them out this time. And sure enough, everything moves in all 4 directions basically. And the legs spread really high. And can turn here. The bend is once again impressive. You can see it slides out the the top part, and even the shin part bends out, unfolds itself. Back thruster here, and you can kind of set it. Blocks it a little. I think you like this. And it's got a connection point there, up there, and down here. The ankle armor, which is in 2 parts of color, but 3 parts to form it. And the feet, actually too bad it doesn't have that piston movement there, but that's way too complex for this kit. And underside, got toe movement, and there you go, maximum. And whoops. Okay, next move on to hip guns and the beam sabers, which you can form them in Darth mode. So really good connection. You'll hear snap and whoa. Hang on. Okay. Put back up. I'll take them out. And the rail guns are really good actually. You unfold it as easy as pie. It's got a trigger there. And it does have a little tab for you to bring it out. And you can handle it at the hips, fire at the hips. Really good design here because it locks into place. And I think you'll be pleased. Lastly, the wing units. The backpack. It is one big wing. I mean, each side has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of wing. And on top of that, it has that over the shoulder beam blaster there. You can see some good color separation there, like the rest of the kits. And it's got a articulation point here, and then you just fold it up. And it looks menacing, to be honest. It's really good. Let's see how well it does all together. I almost forgot, I didn't finish that up anyways. You can go 180 here, rotation, and actually just spread the wings a bit. And you can see it kind of automatically unfolds. And you can fidget a little and it'll spread right out. And it's got no problems on the action base, but on its own it doesn't stand at all. Dar. And sometimes these parts on the together with this part of the wing, it's kind of loose because there's barely any space, like kind of friction held. But it looks really impressive at every angle. So here's the major problem that every winged mobile suit suffers, and guys, you need to embrace this. Let's go right ahead. Hey, stop turning, will ya? Okay, got this right. Okay, let's do the box shot. And no. So, if you're looking forward to buying this kit, you better grab an action base. Or use your existing action base. And sure enough, it can stand. And it can stand and look impressive at the same time. Okay, let's put it on the action base. Okay, the showcase its wings. It's just outrageous. It looks really sizable, even though it's smaller than it is 1 to 1/44 scale. It's really awesome looking, and I think you can do any sort of poses with this kit due to its immense articulation. Okay, let's try something different here. Okay, hang on. So this is Kira's easy button. Just press it and you can take down all the street thugs who don't know their place in mere seconds. To be honest, this is one tricky setup because you need to line them up and kind of create a mirror image for both sides of the wings. And look at this. Wait, I think it's not that piece. Yeah. So sloppy, but I think you have the same problem if you get this kit. Not an issue. Just leave it. This is really impressive for a kit that isn't painted at all. I just used once again wheel touch markers, and I used the existing decals, and it's plenty of fun to play with. Maybe do a clear coat to finish it off, like after I put on all of the decals. Okay, so this last pose I'm trying to replicate the one on this menu here. And I just switched the little things like top off his shield. So I mounted the beam rifle on there. And I'm trying to replicate the final fight between Real Grade and Kira there. And obviously he don't have his shield, so I took it off. And I must say this is one hard pose to pose. Because if you do a different angle, it'll look kind of stupid and awkward. And this one, I think, is spot on. Except the Darth Maul is, whoa. It isn't straight. Overall, a really cool kit. It overcame all the issues in the previous Real Grades. And apart from that faceplate issue that it just broke, it snapped in half when I unpacked, when I took it off the trees. Oh no, I don't know if yours had any issue, but as long as you find those pieces and just put it back on, it should be okay. Yeah, that's it. The latest Real Grade. Yeah, it's totally excitement embodied, to be honest. Lean on me when I'm not strong. I'll be your friend. Now go. Gravity.